All right, at this time, I want to invite Eric. He has a quick announcement for everybody.
Mic check. I'm not so good with this mic, but I don't know if you guys know what happened in Venezuela. They had a 7.2 and 7.5 earthquake, and I would like to have like a moment of silence for them. There's like 60,000 people missing and like 2,000 people dead, so I think we'll just have a little bit of moment of silence, so we can start now. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys. And also, if you guys want to donate something, this place is in New York, New Jersey City, and Elizabeth, you guys can donate. The country itself wasn't ready for earthquake. The infrastructure is messed up, so they need water, they need diapers, blankets, food, clothes, so whatever you guys can give. Just look in the internet. If anything, just message me, and I'll tell you guys where to go. But thank you, all right?
Yes. Thank you, Eric. And that is hip-hop, and that is the reason, as we are here celebrating today, we definitely give it up to all the predecessors, all the founders of hip-hop, culture, breaking, all the elements, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here today. So give it up for hip-hop, everybody. So right now, these right here are the former Raw Elements and their mentors, NBK. And this is the reason why we're having the tribute today. If you look at all the photos, these photos are from, should I say the years? From 2000 to 2000 and... 25. I don't know, what was the ending? 2010. So we had a good decade run, and before I say too much, I just want to give B-Girl Jayla Rock the mic so she can let you know a little bit more about Raw Elements as a club, but also as something that was important to her in her life in Jersey City.
Yo! So I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet, but you know, Dickinson High School, if you're from Jersey City, Dickinson High School wasn't the best school at the time. It was transitioning out of it. And at first I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna go to this high school. And little did I know that I was gonna go to this high school and learn about hip-hop culture, become a B-girl, learn how to make beats on FL Studio. So I'm very grateful for that school, for having this club, but especially I want to really thank Pinder. I really want to thank you, Pinder, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have this club. And so I joined this club. Yeah. And so I joined this club, and Pinder is the first person to show me my crossover step. You were the first person to show me that. And I just want to thank you so much for investing so much time in this club, because we were just a bunch of kids like in high school trying to figure out things, and we're like, where do we go? And I was in the Spanish club with Millie, so the salsa club, and all the salsa club people would chill with the breakers. So then it was just a beautiful culture, and all the members from, well, not all the members, but most of the members who are from Raw Elements ended up joining MBK. So it's like MBK was our mentors, our teachers, you know? I don't know what else I need to say, but I'm just really grateful for you, Pinder, for, you know, he went through a lot. I know you went through a lot. You know, having a bunch of these kids, and all of us was like, oh my God, we're breakers, and no, we're the poppers, and we're the lockers. It was a beautiful culture in Jersey City, and I just, you know, it's like, damn, I'm still here doing it. So I'm gonna leave it on that.
Give it up to Jayla Rock. Also, by the way, if you don't know, Jayla Rock has overcome a lot in her life, and she has attributed a lot of all her overcoming obstacles to her roots and her foundation in breaking and Raw Elements. So give it up for Jayla Rock. Pinder, we're not done with you yet, because right now I want to introduce our very own CUDA Culture President, D-Boy Dalsay.
Thank you, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank all the families, all the kids that came out today to support Raw Elements, all the old Raw Elements members all the way from 99 to 2010. And the only reason we stopped in 2010 is Pinder was told you can't do this anymore. So going back, like, seeing all these faces, this wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have known any one of each other if it wasn't for that man standing right there. He keeps saying he's 21. He does look 21 still. But Mr. Juan Pinder, aka B-Boy Grandpa. So going back, how did this happen? Taking it back into history, going back in time, we won. It started in 1998, 99. I don't know if John's still here. I know he was here a couple minutes ago, but we actually went up and started dancing. We actually saw the multicultural for the first time. This was Filipino club. They actually came out, they did the stick dances, I don't know what it's called. And we saw them do that, and then they went into breakdancing. And it got us both thinking like, oh my God, I want to do this. So we joined the Filipino club. Started breaking, and then we realized, yo, people keep making fun of me, Filipino. But we still did it. The club opened up their arms to us. And then we realized, yo, let's start our own thing, because we would breakdance outside the school. So Dickinson High School, we had cardboard, we didn't even have linoleum, we had cardboard. And we would rock our cardboard at lunchtime, and then we would hide our cardboard behind garbage cans and go back into class. And it was funny because Pinder was my freshman teacher for 2 weeks. And the 2 weeks I had him, we had our, like what Jayla said, our class was, Dickinson was a crazy school. We had a female person, Shakira. And Pinder, I don't know, first time I ever saw an agile person like that. He jumped from table to table to table. He looked like a gazelle. I'm looking at him like, oh my God. Every time we asked him, can we actually, when John came up to you and asked, can we do breakdance with that? Pinder was like, no, I don't want to be involved with this at all. At all. And then we were like, after I saw him that day, as a gazelle, I asked him, I was like, Pinder, would you like to learn how to breakdance? And that day he was like, you know what, you're going to teach me? Yeah. He was like, well, I'll learn. And then we had room 205 for all the people that know, with that green and white floor. It's on the pictures right up there. And that was our classroom. And that's how we would rock. But Pinder, from all of us, thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't have happened. And thank you for always being there for us. Not just in breaking, but just in life. Every time we had questions, something happened, you would come, pick us up. I'm not going to say from where, but you would be there always for us. And your motto, I still use it today. Thank you.
Give it up for Kishan. That was real breaking history. And it's such a beautiful thing that we honor our history, right? Because this is something that we cultivate and we still love, and look at what we're doing now. So, without further ado, I want to give Millie, aka Big Girl Miracles, Milagros, don't sleep on her, say a few words. Kushan, you got me nervous, you went off script.
Hello everybody again, Pinder. You know, I met Pinder. He was not an official teacher of mine, but he would always hang with Monica. May she rest in peace. They were a force to be reckoned with, you know. They were a team, you know. We had the Santa, the professional, and the streets on one side. And then we had the breakers. And there was many times where we would have to fight for the space to practice, and if it wasn't because of them joining forces and being able to share that space, we wouldn't have been able to get down. Not only to mention the times that he gave up his lunchtime, just so we can go and practice a little extra. And we would go after school for club time, and club time would end up being an hour or two extra, where the custodians were like, well, we need to clean up.
You know, sometimes 6, 7. And from there, we would go to people's houses. And eventually, like G.I. said, and Pushan, he has been there for us through many phases, not just breaking. He was there as our driver, as our friend, as our mentor. He would take us to the underground break battles. And, you know, it's not something you see today that you can trust a teacher. You know, like my mom right there. My mom, right, she trusted that her 15, 16-year-old daughter was able to go out to the streets of New York, somewhere in a basement, just to experience the culture. But he made sure he would drop everybody off and make sure everybody tested. And he kept doing that for many years, and if it wasn't for him, and all the time he gave out for free, because this is not something that the school paid him for, we wouldn't be here right now. And we thank you for that.
Speaking of all the missed lunches, there's a big brown bag here for you. Open it up, open it up. Woo! Make some noise.
Bring it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Accept it, accept it.
Beats.
Accept it, accept
Muchísimas gracias a todos.
it. Hueva.
Agradezco su presencia en este evento. Muchas gracias. 1,000,000 de gracias. Gracias por su apoyo. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate the fact that you appreciated what I did. Hope you have fun. Handle your business.
I would like the raw elements to please take a picture. Right? I want to invite all the raw elements who are here, past, present. Please take a picture with Mr. Pinder real quick. And then after this, we have a special reception by no other than Bougie Cutie Charcuterie Boys. So please, after this, I invite everybody to make your way into the auditorium and enjoy the Bougie Cutie Charcuterie Boys. It's some fancy stuff.